You know, I didn't even notice until I had looked back on it, but the Alucard stuff actually does something really good. Number one, it actually changes our name, legally, to Alucard. Which makes me wonder if that does mean that his father is now Dracula. But more importantly, look at our luck stat. If you have all of it on, it gives you a mountain of luck, which I think affects item drop rates. And I kind of like that. Hello, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome back to more Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Last time, we used our newfound bat powers to basically do a grand tour of every little thing in the castle I could find, for the most part. Aside from one area that I have not gone back to yet, and one area that we found, and I will be poking around a bit more later. So let's start with the area that we found before, up on the top. Because if my memory is serving me correctly, there is something that we can do there, but like, if we were to progress farther, we wouldn't be able to do it the same way. It'll make sense when we get there. This is the wrong warp. That's where we're going later. I think I went the lion warp. Yeah. Lion warp. So, let us start by just... Well, actually, does this room... Yeah, we can just go through here. Oh, jeez. There we go. Whoa! I've been trying to do that for a while, and I don't know how I just did it by accident. But it kind of kicked me out of bat form. Ah! Lousy stinking birds! Okay. No. Well. Yeesh. Okay. How did I do that? Whoa! I did it again. Okay, so it's definitely some kind of combination of directional buttons with X, which is what I thought it was. Still haven't figured out exactly which one it is, but by mashing it around, I can kind of sort of do it. The power of mist. Okay, this does one of two things, and I'm going to see if I can discern it without even opening the menu. Yeah, it does the one I was hoping it would. Because now it basically, we stay in mist form significantly longer. I think that it's basically just, it lasts as long as we have mana. Or as long as we just, you know, keep the form active manually. All right. You know, now that I'm in a bit of a passive moment, let's see. Is it like... No. What about that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's basically up and then, like, circling back around until you hit forward while you're holding X. That's a really weird one. Not entirely sure how I did that by accident, if I'm being honest, but I think I just kind of panic mashing with the flea riders on screen, and that was the end result. Alas, I cannot mist my way through those bars. Ooh, another familiar? And so many of these things now. There's the ghost. I do not remember the ghost familiar at all. So I don't know what to expect out of him. But he's moderately spooky. And he was in a belfry, which had a whole bunch of other passive upgrades for us. So, hey. I like him for that, if nothing else. Okay, there's still some more stuff we can poke around in here. What's this? Axe. Money. $400 money. I really wanted to make sure I got at least the money. My mana is taking so long to... Ah! Die! I can tell you were trying to help Mr. Ghost, but I have no idea what you actually were doing. There we sort of go. Okay, I got the square I wanted. Unfortunately, can I, like... No, it doesn't work on going up. I can only do it going forward. That's a shame. I would love it if I could, like, change the way it works in order to dash up. Ham and eggs! I guess the ham is from the flea rider and the eggs are from the bird. Also, my ghost got confused and now has flown away. Is he confused because I'm a bat and he doesn't know that I am Alucard? Oh! Yeah, he is. Interesting. Anyways, this room looks awfully familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. This is the same place where Richter went and fought Dracula. And, of course, this little secret room up here is still up here. Complete with all of the art chicken and sirloin and such. Resist stone, resist dark, resist holy, platinum mail. Not as good as the holy mail, and I'm still keeping the Alucard on for the luck. Go ahead and get some more hearts. More max hearts. And we are now entering Dracula's throne room. But that's not Dracula.
Richter, why would a Belmont ever plan to resurrect Count Dracula?
Dracula rises once a century. One chance for each Belmont to shine. And then we're finished. Forgotten. If I bring him back now, the battle can last for eternity.
Yeah, I don't buy that for a second, Richter. But yeah, Richter Belmont. He is a boss. And he's tougher than I remembered, but, you know, he is a vampire killer, and we are, I believe the official term is Dampier, which is a half vampire.
Come, fight harder. I still lust for blood.
Didn't expect that unique game over dialogue. I guess Richter really wants that eternal battle. Also, I just realized that by dying where I did, I just undid everything that I had done today. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm putting Alucard stuff back on for now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and go back to exploring that room, get all of the stuff, and then I'm gonna go back, save, and get a usable sub-weapon before challenging Richter. I think that that's the smart play here. Whoa. Don't want to cross right now because it's too expensive for me to use. Alright. So, I don't think I should be in Alucard form for this. Holy Mail will be very good because that Holy Cross is holy. I think I'm fine. Oh, it restores HP by poison damage. I didn't know I had this. Shoot. Well, he's not really doing much in the way of poison. I think I'm going to keep what I've got for that. I think I'm going to put on the Herald Shield, and I don't know. I don't want to use the Shield Rod here. I don't know why. I want to use something different. Let's try the Star Flail. Yeah. All right, Richter. You and me. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. Have a gem. I say have a gem. Oh, that doesn't... No. Okay, I was hoping that it would... Oh, he guards that. Oh, never mind then. I guess that's useless. Ow. Yeah, just having the holy armor on makes this a lot better because I'm only taking 1 damage at a time. I think that means that this is going to be a... Oh, that did way more than 1. Okay, so I got to be careful about that. Yeesh! Come on. All right, fine. You want to fight Dracula so much? Have his special fire attack. I'm a ghost. Oh, jeez.
Such power. My
Okay.
greatest attack.
Richter, what are you doing? Oh, jeez. Yeah, he just did the holy water super attack. He is turbocharged now. Ah. What was that? I have no idea what was that laser. Because, like, one thing that I know Richter can do is, like, he's got special attacks of all of the special sub-weapons.
Belmont.
So I'm not sure what the laser was.
So, the war between humans and vampires finally ends here. What need for the shepherd when the wolves have all gone, huh? My time. It's over now.
And with that, we have defeated Richter Belmont. And so goes Castlevania itself. Not sure why killing Richter destroys Castlevania, but it does.
Mankind knows little but war and desperation. What other way of life did Belmont know? He and Father chose the same path. Farewell, homeland. I shall never see your beauty again.
Yep. One other thing that I love about Symphony of the Night, it's got multiple endings. And this was one of them. Which I'm pretty sure is like the worst ending. Because we haven't even scratched the surface of the game yet, really. As such, I would like to not be stuck in credit mode because we are not even close to done with the game. I just wanted to go through that because I'm pretty sure once you hit a certain point, you can't get this ending. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't misunderstand that, but I wanted to make sure I at least did this once. But yeah, I cannot skip. And we are not even close to done, so I guess I just gotta sit this out and wait. I do kind of love that the Richter Belmont fight, though, because it's like, bear in mind, Symphony of the Night, as I mentioned at the start of this whole thing, was that, it was the start of what, it's literally a genre-defining game. It's part of what defined the Metroidvania genre. So it was already a big departure from what Castlevania was before. And the icing on the cake being that you can get an ending where the final boss is literally a Belmont, aka one of the protagonists of the entire series. I find that very amusing. That being said, I have no idea if there are other games before Symphony of the Night where you fight a Belmont as like a major boss encounter. But that's, this is still, not like a normal part of it, I know that much. I don't really have anything else I can say about this at the moment, so I will just meet you back when this is done, because we are not done. Like, not even for today. All right, and we are back in. So yeah, Richter Belmont. He is not really our final encounter. Not even close. But we currently lack the means to do anything about his antagonistic nature, shall we say. I am not in the right warp zone. I want the snake warp. That's the pony warp. There's the snake. Because now it's time to start really poking our head a bit more down here in this area. So let's start exploring. And I am, of course, back in the Alucard set. Because I like the idea of having high luck. Even if it costs me durability and damage potential. After all, luck does affect, it should affect drop rate. That's like the one thing I can think of about it doing. This area is definitely bigger than I thought it was already. So let's leave it and go to a different area. The catacombs itself. Maybe this is the area I thought that was really small. I'm gonna keep the gem. I was disappointed that I couldn't really use it against Richter. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Save room. It just occurred to me. I forgot to get I should have gone back into Richter's little area, because in the dining room table there's that heart upgrade. I didn't get that. I didn't get that and save with it, so I gotta go back and get that at some point. Oops. Ooh, hello. The Bloodstone. Improves blood healing ability. AKA, it powers up Dark Metamorphosis. So I'm not too worried about that, since I've not really been using Dark Metamorphosis lately. I still really like Dark Metamorphosis, don't get me wrong. It's just, I've either not been using a weapon that causes bleeding, or I'm fighting enemies like those skeletons that just don't bleed. I like the bone arcs. Uh-oh. I like the bone arcs because they can run away if you get rid of their patron thing, whatever it is. Ah! Not a fan of these gremlins, though. Their firebug nature is rather irritating. There we go. At least you can get rid of the flames. Monster Vial 3. And blood skeletons. Out the nose. Well, that was a silly room. But it led to some upgrades. Ooh. Whoa! Hellfire Beast. Got him. That guy was kind of creepy. Losoff. This place is starting to look a lot more hellish than it was before. What with the lava everywhere. A Discus Lord! Ah! You knocked that off, Buzzsaw Bill! There we go. Into the black hole with you! Alright, let's take a look up here. Ooh. A new piece of headwear. Ballroom mask. Mask used at a ball. It's literally just a worse stone mask. Unless it has some kind of hidden effect, which it might. But I kind of doubt it. What's in here? More heart upgrade. You know, much as I love these heart max ups, I find myself using my sub-weapons enough that I am, like, never anywhere close to maximum. And that's a little silly to me. Ice Brand! We already have one of those. But now we have two. Oh, geez. Wow! I think I found a blind spot. That sure as heck made him easy. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I should wait when I kill an enemy to see if they drop something. Because they all have, like, their unique death animations, and I don't remember, like, if any of them you have to wait until after the animation is, like, 100% done before if you find out if they dropped anything. And I'm, like, even more aware of my uncertainty on that just by merit of the fact that I'm actively in a item gathering set. There's really nothing in there? Weird. Ow. Got him. Yeah, not sure what the point of that bottom left room is then. Oh. Yeah. Oh, fire resist potion. Nice. I had a feeling one of these was going to be a save room. Before I hit the save, though. Oh! I remember this. Defense increases with map coverage. Yeah. This right here is probably one of the biggest reasons that I have OCD about getting the map completion in all Metroidvania games. Because this game actively rewards you for it with this armor. By the end of the game, this becomes the single best piece of armor for pure defense. Hands down. Because of that. As long as you are, you know, a meticulous map explorer. So yeah, all those little tiny corners of the map that I got, they actually have a purpose. I genuinely forgot that this armor was in the game, if I'm being honest. But it's like, as soon as I saw it, it's like, oh yeah, that's why I want to do it. Because I am rewarded for it, actively. Boss time? Ooh. Is this? Yeah, it's Legion or Grenfaloon. This guy has had a number of names. I thought his name was Legion. Or like Nucleus or something. But I guess it's Grenfaloon here. And yeah. He is basically a big old mass of bodies. Ooh, you know what? I wonder. Ha-ha! Yeah, eat bat! I say, eat bat! And there's his core. That didn't do a lot. But how about this? Yeah, go get him, sword. The sword does some real good work on him. Let's go ahead and throw some of these down. I was hoping I could clear out some of the corpses and not get hurt. I think I just heard a stock sound effect in there. Which, you know, this game has a few of those, obviously. But, like, I'm talking about a scream, and not like a Wilhelm scream. And that takes care of him. Life max up. Okay, there's no other exits out of that room. Wasn't sure. Ah! Thornweed. And $100. Oh, didn't mean to use the gem there. And more McGill. Black sword, strong versus holy. Oh, dang, look at that damage. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna be taking advantage of that one later. Okay, looks like that's all that's on this side of the catacombs, which means I need to go all the way back to the right. So that's gonna be a bit of a trek. Yeah. Just a little bit more. Whoop! Oh, we dashing! Well, I've managed to make it to a new zone. Or new area here. There goes the Monarch! Look at him run! Ooh. Okay, well, I can't kill the slime. Maybe I just can't kill it with swords. Yeah, that hurts it. Cool. So he's just immune to stabbing. Makes sense, it's a slime. You know, if you cut it, what's it gonna do? It's gonna split for a second and then recongeal, or it's going to become two slimes. Frankly, I'm glad that it's doing the former and not the latter. Ooh. Oh! That's what this is for. Yeah, it's frickin' sonar. Bats can see in dark with sonar. Well, that didn't go so well. All right, here we go again. Whoa, large slime. Hello. There we go. Got rid of the large slime. And the silly bone arc. Again. Ugh, okay. Is there anything else up here? No, it was just big money. I think I got that before. I honestly forget. Let's try this again then. Just take my time, be patient. There we go. Lights! Okay. Yeah, where's skeleton? Okay, there we go. Yeah, now I don't gotta play with the bat sonar to get through that. Alright, that skeleton was starting to do something really freaky with its neck, and I am now more terrified of those enemies as a result. Cross shuriken. Karma coins. I do not remember what those do. Yeesh! Yeah, no, I don't like those. Yeah, that's right, both of y'all! There is no escape! But I will take your pork bun. This would be a good... Yeah, this would be a good candidate for this. Love it! Spike breaker! Yes! That... I have been looking for that. I will put it on in a moment. But first I wanted to just do that. Get rid of the bone arc. Thought I saw an item there. Yeah. That's a stinking skeleton. Okay, let me go ahead and put it on. So it's an armor. Spike breaking armor. It does exactly as it describes. It breaks spikes. So now whenever we come across a room with this sort of obstacle, we can shatter the spikes just by walking through it. It's freaking awesome. Oh. Come on. Actually, I just realized there's no more spikes here. I should put this back on for luck. How good is the ghost against a slime? Hard to say for sure because I can't really get a good hit on him. But what about fire on Big Slime? Oh, yeah, that got rid of him fast. Boom! Slimes are weak to fire. This is good information to have. Yeah, let's switch up our sub-weapon. Go to the Bible. Okay. So there's still another, like, branch of sorts in this general area. I just need to head back to the left and then go up. Yeah. Okay, okay. Ah. There we go. Thanks for the assist, sword. You know what? I like the sword. He's level 7 right now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep him out a little longer. I was about to switch over to the ghost, but I feel like that there's something with like familiars getting the ability to like change their form at certain level intervals, and I want to see if that's true. It's like it's another one of those situations where it's like my memory is telling me this is a thing, and I need to see if it's true. Long story short, I want my sword to be level 10 and see if anything significant changes. So, okay. This is leaving the actual catacombs and going back to like the pit introduction to the catacomb zone. So let's go this way. Karma coin and combat knife. What does the karma coin actually freaking do? I think I'm gonna take off the Alucard stuff for a bit. Coin with 2 effects. Use. We'll give that a try. We'll equip the Mormagil. And Spike Breaker is my best armor right now. Actually, no, walk armor is. Oh, but walk armor lowers my int? That's interesting. I'll keep the Spike Breaker on, though. Alright. Hello there, friendo. Oh, wrong button. Heads! Ooh. Yeah, it deals mild damage to enemies and healing to me. Very mild. Tails! Well, it definitely just shot lightning. I don't know if it hit me or if the Salem Witch hit me. All right, one more of these things. Heads again. Oh, that does really good for dealing with the gremlin fire. That's kind of neat. combat dagger. Oh, interesting. So it has like 2 different attacks. If I spam it, I get the second attack. And of course, Mormagil is just a good sword. Let's 26, 24, 26. Okay. There we go. Go with Mormagil and Herald Shield. Oh wait, I've already been here. What am I doing? Ooh! Interesting! I never knew, A, that the shields could block through the gremlin fire, but B, that this shield apparently gives you hearts when you block, which I guess makes sense considering it's a heart shield. Demon card! Okay, much as I want to see the sword thing, I need to equip this now. Someone's a devil familiar. I need to equip this for a very specific reason. I need to get to a very specific room now, too. Remember the room with the button in a wall? I think it's actually at the top of this room. No! Darn it. Look, I like the gem, but the Bible is definitely going to do me better here. Gotcha. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'll take the axe.
There's a switch. Perhaps I should press it.
Thanks, little buddy! You can take a nap now because I still want to do the sword thing. I'm sorry. I don't remember, and I need to get enough levels to, like, confirm or deny if something's gonna change. I'm gonna wolf this room. Because it's, well, it was that kind of room. Oh, hello. Venus weed. All right, then. That was a moderately upsetting enemy to have to look at. Ring of Ares. I'll look at that in a sec. First, I got the wall turkey and all these peanuts. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. So let's take a looky-loo. What do we got? The power of Saya. Damages all enemies. Peanuts. Difficult to eat. Barley tea. What was the other thing I got? Ring of Ares. Confers the strength of 24 men. Yeah, I remember this item. It is a glass cannon item. It gives you plus 24 strength, minus 24 defense. If you want to kill things fast and you're not worried about taking damage yourself, Ring of Ares, all the way. I just want to see something. Yeah, no, that's still giving me boost. Wasn't sure. Looks like we're almost done with this area, which is interesting to think about. Let's dash on through here. Nice. And this is where we fought old Cerberus. Just back on through. Yeah. Down here. And it was just a save room. Okay. Well, there's still one more room that we couldn't go through before that we can now. So I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing hiding in the walls in here that I haven't checked. I'll take holy water. Doesn't appear to be. Then I guess... You know, I need to traverse to another warp anyway. And I think this will take me a little bit further away, but I also just want to see if there's anything new in the shop, because it's been a while since we've been there. So let's take a quick pit stop at the library. In fact, there's something else I want to do in the library. But yeah, first things first.
Young Master Alucard.
How about this?
How about this? First of all, I need another library card.
Thank you.
Still can't afford Joseph's cloak. And yeah, though, there's nothing else
this?
new.
Thank you.
How about
But
this?
I just want to take a look at, like, if there's anything. And I'm not really going to be able to get any kind of information I need out of that right now. At some point, I'm going to have to go out of my way to just, like, hunt down enemies to get their drops, because I do want to see them. But more to the point, there was, like I said, something else I wanted to do in the library. What am I doing? This is the new speed traversal method, is wolf mode. Ow. Ah! Oh, wait, no, we're not at the right room yet. Here. Whoa, wait, what? I remembered there was something under his chair, and that's why I came in here. How did I do that super jump? Is this a spell? No? How did I do that? Darn it, I need to figure out how I did it. Whoa. This just in, you can drop kick. Shoot, how did I do that? I mean, I got the thing I needed out of it. Doggone it. I just did it again. Oh. Oh. Hold on. I'm starting to get it. No. Whoa. Nope. So it seems like it's supposed to be like a down and then up and then jump, but it doesn't always work. And I'm not exactly sure what it is I'm doing wrong when it doesn't. Or wait. Does it only work when... No. Huh. I'm gonna look this up because it feels like I'm doing something weird here. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm glad I checked this because I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Yup, that's what it is. Look at that. Now I'm doing it consistently. So, apparently, what I was doing wrong was I was hitting up and jump at the same time, which is not correct. I have to do it after. Yeah. That's what it was. Also, fun fact, apparently that's locked behind the gravity boots. That's what the gravity boots actually does. And I just didn't realize it. I'd forgotten about that upgrade being a thing. But, yeah, apparently I've had that power for a bit now. Who knew? Alright, we should be about there. Okay, I have to go through one more hallway and then we're there. Thankfully, with wolf form, it is a literal joke. Okay. This room. Spike breaker. And this is why we couldn't go through before. Because you also need to be able to mist. And you had to open a door. Well, well, well.
Alucard, have you seen Richter?
There is a Belmont here. You were right about that.
I knew it. Where is he?
The one I saw was with the enemy. He called himself the Lord of this castle.
What? That's impossible. You're wrong. I have to go.
I'm not wrong. He did call himself the Lord of this castle. Now, whether or not he is the Lord of the castle, well, that's, that's up for debate. The silver ring in room. Where? In clock room. We have thus unlocked the power for super significant progress. That is going to be for next time, however, because holy cow, been going for a while yet again. So excuse me while I just bump my head on the ceiling repeatedly. And the spikes are gone. Alright. I just want to get to a save room, so I guess I'll head back up this way real quick. There we go. Nice and quick. And next time on Castlevania Symphony of the Night, we will wear in clock room. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.